Welcome to another video, guys. Today we're gonna take a look at what we managed to achieve on one of my viewers' accounts. And she has been playing the game for less than 2 months and she was feeling stuck, so I did my best to help her out. You can already see what we did with her collection and the items we sold, so we managed to get ourselves a bunch of silver. And in this video I'm gonna show you how we built her Alice, so she can start really smacking and tackling bigger, better things in the game. Hope you enjoyed the video, and if you do, a like and subscribe would be awesome. And don't forget you can join my $20 giveaway by liking the video, subscribing to the channel, and leaving a comment in my video on how to build champions from Discard. Also, if you also need help on your accounts, I do my best to help my community out each Tuesday and Thursday live on stream. So if you need an account takeover, so we can go through your gear, your champions, your builds, your teams, that kind of stuff, I will definitely do my best to help you out. And also don't forget you can start rate the right way by downloading the game from my download link, so you can get your hands on Corrado, Ugo, as well as one of these amazing legendary champions in your first 24 hours. You can also check out my video on which champion to pick in your first 24 hours if you want to make an educated decision. Hope you enjoy. Level 52 already.
I'm not doing enough damage on the clan boss.
Yeah, that's a big one.
Other places I'm stuck, like the Doom Tower and such a thing, and in the dungeons.
Oh my goodness, you've actually maxed them out as well? I'd say that's not a great idea at all. I myself don't have them maxed out, like you've spent like 1500 gems on this. It's not the worst idea in the world, as long as you remember to always click these, and that becomes pretty tedious pretty fast. You still have a decent amount of gems, yeah, spending all of these gems for your Guardian Ring, I would not have done that at all. Okay, you've bought yourself the daily gem pack, you have bought yourself the Forge Pass. Both of those are the best things you could be buying on an account, so
yeah.
I learned you have that going for you. You will have some good instinct gear for us to craft. Yep. Okay, so this is gonna be a great source for us for amazing items for some of your champions. I'm sure we're gonna do a lot better with your Alice, with your Wukong, that kind of stuff. Let's go ahead and see what you're working with. Okay, Alice and Savage, definitely not the worst idea in the world, but the build all around is not great. We don't have crit rate capped, the speed is slow, quite a lot of accuracy, way too high resistance. You probably have resistance, chest, and banner. Yep. Yeah, way too much HP for a champion like her. She's trying to smack. She doesn't need to get hit if everybody's dead, you know? You got stuck on the spider. Spider is not the hardest piece of content out there. We're definitely gonna be able to tackle that, but first, I think we should start regearing some champions and see what we're working with. Let me see what kind of gear we could be crafting for you. Well, I'd say it's gonna be nothing but instinct. You have a decent amount of forge materials. Sadly, you have not bought yourself the last Forge Pass. You probably entered a little bit later than that. Let me see what day you're on. You actually had time to buy the Bolster Set Pass as well, but I guess you weren't warmed up to the idea of spending too much money on the game until then.
No.
You definitely
so
had
now
a few
and then, the most important things for me, so yeah.
Yeah, okay, so might as well start off with some Instinct. Instinct is definitely worth using all of your best charms. This way you increase your odds of getting bigger, better gear, even mythicals. And I'm honestly even gonna be using speed charms for the most part, so we can get ourselves on some nice speed on your champions. That is definitely gonna be a place where we can improve a lot. We can just use the good old quick craft. Do you have enough room for your items, or it's gonna overfill? Okay, it's full as fuck. Let's start with that. Okay, just like that. Look at that. You had 1600 items, now you have less than 600.
Oh my goodness.
Congratulations, your account is ruined. I'm kidding. Okay, we're giving them the best chance of good gear. We're gonna give speed. Let's craft 35 with speed. After that, we're gonna do with crit rate. Let me double check, I don't want to ruin something. I could be very negligible. God knows if this was my account, I already would have been blasting through it. Okay, what did we get here? Alas, not a single mythical, but it is what it is. 35 out of 35. Pretty... I mean, we only had 10 mythical charms, so let's not pretend that was too unlucky, but it is what it is. Okay, now we're gonna put crit rate, because it's gonna be so hard for you to actually crit cap a lot of your champions. There we go, a bunch of 6-star legendaries. Pretty amazing gear. Like, the Forge Pass is such a no-brainer for a lot of people if they're looking to spend a little bit of money. It is the best place to do so. Okay, a bunch of crit damage now. And the rest, honestly, we can just go with the flow. I'm gonna do 20 more, so we use up these charms and we're just left with these. If we really are begging for more gear after that, we might use a little bit more, but for now I think this is enough. You really want to give these guys the bestest chance to actually succeed in life. Okay, let's move down to what we came in here for. Honestly, I'm just gonna start removing these. It's gonna cost silver, sadly, because you don't have any free gear removal. So it is gonna be a little bit painful, but
is there a way to get that?
There is a way to get that. Honestly, there's also probably gonna be a free gear removal in a few days from now, but if you wait for those few days, I don't know. I'd say it's better for us to just bite the bullet and spend the silver. Yeah, so let's just go ahead and do that. This is a usable-ish. Is this a usable-ish item? I mean, at least on a fucking Faction Wars champion, surely. So we're gonna spend the 100k silver and call it a play. This chesticle is definitely decent for a support champion, not for Alice much though. This is decent for some Faction Wars champion for sure. Double crit rate, double HP, not the worst item. We could give it a shot, but I have a feeling we're gonna build her in 4-piece instinct, so it's probably gonna be a remove. This one's an okay item for her. This one is pretty garbo. Double resistance rolled. I mean, it's decent-ish crit damage and speed, but that's literally about it. So not an amazing not an amazing piece of gear for your best champion. I'm gonna leave these for now, but they're probably also gonna go. And now the first thing we start off with is we're trying to find good speed boots for your good champion. There you go. Amazing. 6-star speed. Okay, even though this is epic, we can see that this is far better for your champion. It has crit damage and attack percent. That is what Alice needs. That is what Alice wants. We're gonna go to fitting room so we don't make some mistakes. This way you basically have like a safety net of not fucking up your build and having to spend silver to fix it. This way we're just gonna put items on the champion and see if it fits the bill, and at the end we're gonna decide if we want to equip or scrap, that kind of stuff. So this is straight up 16, and there's your first 16 boots for the clan boss, for the clan quest. Amazing, it even rolled crit rate, absolutely beautiful item. I'm even gonna ascend it once, see if we roll speed on it, that'd be amazing. Sadly it rolled shit, but we have ways to fix it later, so for now it's gonna be like this, but it does have the potential to become much better, at least with attack percent or with speed would be best. That's about it for the boot. The boot is the most important item for most champions. After that we move down to the gauntlet. The best way to build your best nuker would be to look for a crit damage gauntlet. As you see, we have crit damage gauntlets, even with crit rate. If this rolls twice crit rate, this would be absolutely amazing. Please do. One for each. Acceptable, but let's see if we have something better. These are 5-star, however, so it's a much bigger downgrade. Like these upgrade all the way to 65, where this upgrades all the way to 80, so that's a lot better. We can even ascend it as soon as we level it up to 12. Oof, it's rolling very poorly, alas, but attack percent on this, I'd give it a chance to 16 for sure. Speed or crit, I mean, we already had crit. This could have gone much better. It needed either speed or attack as a last substat, but for now it's still probably one of the best gauntlets on your account. Could have been a lot better, could have been a lot worse though. The third most important item, you probably are gonna guess this, I already told you, but chest. The chest is the most important third item. In this order: boot, gauntlet, chest. Because they can roll the best stat for your account, for your champion. Now we're gonna be checking only for chesticles. And alas, you don't have a good attack percent. Oh, there he is. Problem is, it does not have a speck of speed or crit rate on it. That would be a very problematic thing. If it rolls crit damage a couple of times, I'd say it's acceptable. The fuck it would. Okay, we're scrapping the idea that this is gonna be attack percent, sadly. That's far from ideal, however. But it's actually not necessary for the chest to be instinct. So I'd say it would be better for us to be looking for our luck elsewhere instead of instinct and try to build something else instead. Here we have an attack with crit rate potential. Let's see if it rolls on the crit rate. It rolled once. Let's give it a chance to 12. Not good enough. Sadly, not good enough. Let's see how speed is looking. 4-star speed chest, not from where I'm from. 6-star, not good enough. 5-star, horrible. At this point, we're starting to look for broken sets. Let me actually see if you have some champion that has equipped a chest too good for him. I'm also gonna look for 6-star first. We see we don't have anything too amazing. This is not too amazing, not amazing. So we're looking at 5 stars now. Horrible. Broken set potential, broken set potential. Nothing. This might be our chesticle, as long as it doesn't roll accuracy, and even accuracy is not that bad for her. Okay, one for everybody. I'd say for now this would be your chest, but we're already committed that this is gonna be a broken set, sadly. So we're gonna have 4 pieces instinct and 2 pieces whatever. One's gonna be toxic set. It's a 4-piece set, and even if it wasn't, we're not really gonna go out of our way to build a toxic set for you, but we're still going for it. So that's about it for the chesticle. Now we are looking for nothing but the top row, so let's make it easier for us to witness. The substats we're looking most, first and foremost, would be crit rate. We're very far from crit capping her. She needs 100 crit rate. So now we are going to be looking for good crit rate items. A couple of them need to be on instinct. Okay, this looks like an amazing item for her. Please don't roll HP. Double crit rate, take those any day, I'd say. So for now we're pinning it, and it does have the potential to even roll a 3rd time crit rate. That'd be amazing. And we need one more instinct piece. This looks like a beautiful piece. Doesn't have speed on it, but it has everything else. It rolled double flat attack, however, so that's kind of garbage. For her at least. Crit rate, crit damage. Could be good. Don't roll resist, you piece of shit. Still decent-ish. Let's see what this shield has to say. Sadly, it rolled defense as the red stat. Crit damage, not that great. Okay, this one looks amazing. Doesn't have a bad stat to its name aside from the defense. Double crit damage, not the worst. Hey, how's it going, G&D? Yeah, go get back. Go back to work. Go get him, man. Go get him. Okay, alas, the shield you already had actually had a lot of crit rate on it, so we're gonna need a lot more crit rate than we first thought. This might be an issue. Let me prioritize crit rate. Okay, this one's already pinned. Let's pin this one as well. We're still missing 26 crit rate. That's a lot. That is a lot. We need something to roll really well on the crit rate. There you fricking go, that's what we like to see. That's a lot of crit rate from nowhere. And this has the potential to roll crit rate a 4th time. If that happens, this would be by far the most amazing piece on your account. Alas, it decided to fart on flat attack, which was the worst. Okay, this weapon I'd say is the best you're gonna get, so let's see if it becomes even better. Could have been worse, could have been a lot better. This one does not have a single crit rate to its name. This shield can do a lot better. But we don't even need it to be from instinct anymore because you already have, for sure, these two as your instinct items, I'd say. So we can find literally the best crit rate shield on your account and just slap that one. It can be from any set. Heck, even from instinct if we gotta be fair. It could even remain from savage. The problem is you already have a double 6-star crit rate rolled on this, which kind of leads me to believe we're probably not going to be capable of doing this unless we switch up your chest for something that actually has a lot more crit rate, but it's not going to have attack, so that's a bummer. Okay, I mean, flat HP, god, that's horrible. That's what I'm trying to do, man. We already have some pretty decent gloves on her. Maybe they don't need to be from instinct though, because we already actually have some 5 instinct pieces. Might be a good idea indeed. 6-star, and we are looking for crit damage. Could also be 5-star, I guess, but that would be a downgrade for sure. say substats crit? Nope. This one's pretty decent. Please roll well. It didn't. Okay. Not good enough, Chief. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna have to be the chest, but that's gonna cost you a lot of attack. Let me just check the shields first again. High crit shields. Speed and crit rate one time. Oh my goodness, that's useless. Crit rate, crit damage, this could be good. Double crit rate. There we go. There we go, that ought to do it. That looks perfect. 185 speed, 4k attack, 242 crit damage. Honestly, some of my nukers don't have this much. Accuracy is gonna suffice, and we're still yet to ruin them. I think we did quite well here.
Nice.
I think we did quite well here. I was not expecting this. I feel fortunate to have witnessed this. Okay, so we have 4-piece instinct. We can leave this to 12 and upgrade something better. This is gonna give you a lot more attack, so it's worth it. Heck, it could even give you crit rate now that I said it. Oh my goodness, it did. Now we overcrit it. Now we actually did too much crit, but only by 5, so it's not really worth dilly-dallying too much. I'd say this Relentless Shield is pretty good for you. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with what we did here. I'm also gonna give this one Ascension because it can roll some pretty amazing things. I decided not to. And yeah, I'd say this would be your Alice, and you're not gonna be able to recognize her. Your Alice is gonna be absolutely amazing for you. She's gonna campaign farm a lot better for you, all of that good stuff. Once you get back on your feet with the silver, you can get this thing up to 16 right now. It's not really gonna give you a lot more. Like, the best it can give you is 5 more speed, 5% more attack, that kind of stuff. So it's not gonna be worth the 1 million silver for us. We'd rather upgrade somebody more important than this.
Yeah.
Okay, spending all of that, and we are very happy. Let's see if you actually possess bigger, better banners. This thing has speed and attack percent, flat just resistance on the main stat, but it is by far the best banner you have for her, so can't say no to that. This pinpoint, not that amazing. We're looking for crit damage on the amulet. Alas, you don't really have amazing amulets. No. I'd say for now this is the best amulet you could have on her as well. Not amazing. This is definitely not a great ring for her. It didn't roll absolutely any attack, so if this rolls a couple of attack percent, it's probably gonna be worth it. Alas, it didn't, so it's not. Nah. Right now you don't have amazing accessories to replace your current ones. They're decent-ish, but they're definitely not for Alice. They're the best on your account, but not for Alice, so you should start trying to farm usable gear from Spider 20 if you manage to actually reach that. It's gonna probably be a while, because I'm not sure you had a good burner on your account. But with a very, very big Alice smack, who knows? Alice plus Cold Heart, maybe we're gonna be able to figure something out later. Okay, Alice is a monster now. We could even give her some glyphs. That's gonna give you a lot more. I'm not gonna be using your best glyphs. Technically I could because this is a very, very good boot for you. I'd say you're gonna be using this boot forever on your account.
Okay.
The reason why I'm hesitant is you are gonna need some 5-star and 6-star glyphs probably a lot later in the game, though. Probably a lot later, so I think it's actually gonna be worth it for doing the best you can for her right now. In terms of resistance, you really don't need all that much for Alice, so we're gonna use something mediocre. Okay, in terms of accuracy, we could use something somewhat good. In terms of speed, this is an okay-ish chest for you. Definitely not endgame worthy or anything like that, so just a 1-star speed ought to do it for now. Don't want to be wasting speed glyphs on mediocre gear, I can tell you that much. God knows I've done way too much of that. Pretty good gauntlets, but you don't really need the best of the best in terms of defense for her, so we're going to use something mediocre again. Same can be said for HP, a 4-star HP ought to do it. This is a pretty good shield. Alice does need a little bit of accuracy, so we are going to give her a decent-ish glyph, but not the best. This is one of your best items on the account. Again, I'm not going to be using the best HP glyphs on her. She is not here to have a lot of HP. She needs to smack. Again, amazing item for your account. You're going to use this forever. Sadly, it low rolled big time. I am gonna give it a bit better of a speed glyph, but she's not a speed leader or anything like that, so we're not gonna overdo it. Okay, HP. That's about it. Okay, you already gave this 1 speed, 4 defense, it needs attack. I'm not gonna give it the best attack, just a 4-star though. There you go. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Whole lot of extra staticals. A little bit more accuracy here and there. A little bit more resist. Basically, we trickle a little bit more stats for your account. Why the hell did I not have sounds on all this time? Okay. In terms of the ring, we could give it a little bit of love, nothing too fancy. That's about it. Okay, that's all for her. Now let's see what they do. The fruits of our labor. Max chest is 21, so we're probably still gonna have to 2-key it, but as soon as 3 of your champions go up to 60, they should be lasting a lot longer. There goes your smite already doing a lot of damage. Ugo didn't place leech, sadly. Did Ugo have enough accuracy? I don't remember. Okay, there's the drop defense from Ugo.
And this is on Nightmare.
It's on Brutal, I think. I don't think you're gonna be ready for Nightmare just yet. Okay. When you get up to 60 probably, but until... I basically built your champions to be ready for Nightmare.
Yeah.
But right now your team is not ready for Nightmare.
Yeah, I understand.
What I did is I gave them enough accuracy to be landing the debuffs on Nightmare, but right now... As soon as you get all of them to 60, I think you should be doing well there. And you get them masteries and banners and ascensions.
Yeah.
So in a few days you should be ready for there. Okay, still a lot better than... I think you said you were doing 9 mil on hard before, so... A lot better than what you're used to.
With 2 keys.
Oh my god. Okay, so...
So bad it was.
We haven't looked at your Wukong, it's probably not ideal for you. You don't really need 2 revivers here, but then again, what do you need? This girl right here is actually amazing for Arena. You can definitely concentrate on her later, but... I mean, she could be amazing for PvE as well, like she's a turn meter machine. She could replace something like the Gore for you and you add Rector or something like that, but for now I'd say it's okay like this. The Gore is worth it in here, Rector probably not so much anymore. I'd say Ugo is probably fine too. Let's see if this works out for you. On auto perhaps. I think they should know what they're doing. Okay, we start first. We gave ourselves speed. Sadly, his Alice was still faster than us. That's dumb. That was the worst thing she could have done on auto for you. Stun one time. Weakened. Yeah, we're losing this one.
Yeah.
Kinda weird, cause, okay. One shot. There you fucking go. Told you you're not gonna recognize her. There you fucking go. Yeah, Alice is a new champion for you right now. Right now your team has, it makes sense, it's a blender comp. You have a speed lead, you have a debuffer who is slow as balls, and you have Wukong, which we haven't built for you, but surely it can be built better. Right now he's mainly in here for the speed aura.
Yeah.
This one might be snackable for you. It all comes down to how well his Alice is built. There you fucking go. She's locked out, so she can't do much. And she goes a bye-bye. There you go, and gold. Now you get more easy teams. Wow, this was the first time we reached gold? Well,
yes.
happy I was with you on it.
Yes.
There you go, legend in arena. Another legend achieved. I'm pretty sure it should be capable of climbing decently well for you on Dragon at least. Alice alone should be carrying it hard right now.
Yeah.
Take a look at that. Alice is no longer tickling.
Nope.
She could do better, obviously, but for her to be doing better, she does need the debuffs or a little bit of increased attack buff kind of stuff, so that would help. Right now, another support champion instead of Kale might be worth it for a team like yours, so you can really get the most out of your Alice, and if we rebuild Wukong from him as well, like somebody that gives increased attack or somebody that gives AoE weaken, that'd be amazing, but that's gonna come with time.
Yeah.
And there you go, Dragon on auto, no questions asked. They're not even gonna flinch. So I think you can try and climb as high Dragon as you can, which would be ideal if you reach level 20 on Dragon. That's where you will be farming for at least the next year, because it gives you usable good gear, as well as the best points from energy spent, points gotten for tournaments kind of deal.
Okay.
There you go, sub 20 minutes, not even close. So we are unlocking new frontiers. Dare I say we unstuck your account for a while. Alrighty then, well, go get them. You have a lot of homework. A lot of homework to be done.
Thank you very, very, very much.
Welcome, welcome. Always a pleasure.
Yeah.
Have a good rest of your day, and yeah, see you around.
Yeah, you too. Thank you very much.
Have a good one. This was supposed to be a 1 hour coaching for Speechless's account, by the way, but we just couldn't back down. There was so much to do, and I wanted to do it the right way. So that's gonna be it for this video, guys. Hope this helped you figure out how you want to be building your own champions. And again, if you also need help on your accounts, feel free to check me out live on Tuesday and Thursday when I stream on YouTube and do my best to help my viewers out. Download the game from my download link if you still haven't, and start blasting. Thanks for watching. I'm Crystal5, and I'll see you in my next video or stream.